Are you ready?
At this point, you can't go anywhere without the crown. It's just the wrong thing to do. Like, at that proper 12, after Royal Rumble, I was up all night. Like, I was awake. Like, I'm not like up. I was awake, my nigga. Like, I was just like, I can't sleep. My eyes won't shut. My eyes won't.
I was walking the treadmill at 7 a.m. and I was different, man. I knocked out actually. Whiskey has like the opposite effect on me.
Right.
Well,
I just like to party.
You know what's funny? I forgot that like Joe said he was gonna drop me off, right? And I'm thinking I gotta get another Uber, so I'm trying to have my bearings about it. Man, I would have took a few more back. I definitely forgot.
Bro, I had a show downtown, right? In Wrigleyville, and KG came with me, right? This my KG, on my third set of my show, noticed the crowd was leaving. Like KG left too, went to a bar across the street, a bar that was popping like a motherfucker. It was turned the fuck up. I was like, bro, I'm about to head home. I'll Uber home, bro. I'm good. Bar filled with people, filled with women. He was like, I'm good, bro. Don't worry about me. I'm good. I think Will fell off. I gotta get him back.
Oh, that's terrible.
Bro.
We gotta stick together, brother.
Bro. I wasn't mad at him, bro.
I was trying to revisit the scene of my one night stand in Wrigleyville.
All right, look.
Well, it didn't happen at the bar. It didn't happen at the bar. I met her at the bar.
Right.
You know.
You was after that afternoon delight.
Yep. Sky rockets in flight. Afternoon delight.
I told you KG is the ginger assassin.
Hey.
And you know, the watered ice and the sweeter the cake or some shit. I don't know.
If it ain't snowing, I ain't going.
All right, hold on. Let me get the show started.
I'm kidding.
Let me get the show started. Yo! Welcome to the Hot Take Wrestling Podcast, man. I am Joe Freeline, a.k.a. I am the one tweeting, a.k.a. I only watch NXT for Gigi.
I can dig that.
Thank you, KG, for that.
Yeah,
KG.
I can dig
You're
that.
welcome.
Oh.
You're welcome.
Shout out to Gigi, man.
Shout out to Gigi. Right, like right now, bro. Like right now, y'all can't even see our faces if you watch us on YouTube. It's just gonna be a whole bunch of stuff with just Gigi. Pure.
Yeah,
Gigi.
yeah. Agreed.
Man, what's up, man? It's player partner. I'm just fucking with you. What's up, y'all? It's the Hot Take Wrestling Podcast, man. We are here to go over so many things, so many of them. And we're gonna get it back going. Gotta introduce special guest, man. It's the second time I've seen this man, and every time I see him, it's a pleasure. Gotta introduce him, man. Gotta introduce my brother, man. No chill with Phil. No chill, Phil. What's up, brother?
What's up, y'all? What's going on, man? Yo, it was a pleasure to be with y'all this Saturday, man. This was our first time, like, physically meetings, like, ever in life. And I gotta tell y'all, bro, like, I wish we grew up as shorties together. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I'm talking Black Box. I'm talking Pizza Hut pizza, Nintendo 64 type shit. Like, I love y'all, bros, man. Hot take.
Love you, man.
Thank you. Halloween Havoc, TLC, War Games, like the original stuff, man. It was a pleasure being with y'all this weekend. Thank y'all so much for having me back on the show, man. I'm ready to get in tune with y'all, brothers. I'm ready to get into it.
Man, bro.
I got Bay with me. So, you know, I'm ready.
You crowned up is what you're saying. You crowned up. Feel like royalty. Okay.
Hi, boo.
I appreciate you. All right, and I got to introduce my other brothers. Yep, you just hopped on. So guess what? I got to introduce you now. Since you just hopped on, you look at you making an entrance and shit like Sting. It's Sting. Okay, here we go.
It's Sting. Winter is coming.
I gotta introduce my other brother, man. Ill Will, what's the deal, man? What's good, bro?
Salutations, everybody. Hey, the whole squad's here.
Whole squad, that real shit.
You're the starting five. We're in the place. We're here. Y'all know what we here to talk about. Y'all know what's been going on. Y'all know what happened, and Of course, I'm high. No doubt about that. However, where we coming from today, what we gotta talk about, because for one, I recorded that I called that shit last podcast. I definitely said Brock was gonna win.
Yep.
He won. I said that.
You did say that.
I definitely said that shit. And I said I had a feeling. And then the way it played out, oh yeah, let's go. Let's just go. I'm ready.
Got you, my boy. Hey, a lot of shit that we said what happened was right. That's why I was saying I had to say it. Because that nigga hear everything that we fucking say, he just be implementing the shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then I want to introduce my brother, the conqueror, the golden one, the contender, the one that allowed us to watch him in his lovely, lovely studio. My boy, Logan the Great, man. What's good, bro?
Hey, what's going on, peeps? Greetings and salutations. I simply ask, do you want to be good or do you want to be great?
Beautifully said, sir.
That was
Beautifully
actually
said.
that was tight. That was tight. And finally, when I dropped this man off, there was a Caucasian woman in a pink bunny and a negligee, as the old women say, a negligee, that sat out there was like, have your whiskey, Mr. Gardner. Ladies and gentlemen, the West Side Gun, the West Side Killer, the Ginger Slayer.
We called this man a Ginger Slayer.
The other KG. KG, man, what's good, bro?
Hey, let me just start off by saying, like, you know, Corey Graves and Roman came back and said he's in the best shape of his life. And, you know, me on the other hand, like, drinking mimosas on an empty stomach as close as I came to a juice cleanse.
God damn it. God damn it.
That's
All right. All right, here we go. Let's
Damn it, man.
we just started. Okay. All right. First off, Phil.
Yes.
Will told me the following: that AEW is going to put out an album at the beginning of Black History Month, which is today. Happy February 1st. Now,
Man, what? Wait, what?
no, wait.
First of all, happy Black History Month.
Happy Black History Month. Now look, bro. I'm gonna explain it the way that it was explained to me and the way that I read it. This is going to be an album about the African American superstars in AEW, and they are going to be chronicling their stories through music, which basically means Mark Henry's probably going to rap, Jade Cargill will probably rap, Anthony Bowles will probably rap.
Stop it,
Hey,
bro. Stop.
I got the track listing right here.
Stop it.
Give me the first three tracks. Just the first.
The first three tracks.
Give it to
First
me.
three tracks.
First three. Okay.
Yeah.
The first track is an intro featuring Boosie Collins.
Like
You still alive? You still alive?
Yeah, he was on Silk
You know,
Sonic.
Sonic shit.
Yeah, bro, don't do Boosie like that, man.
That wasn't no
He a
disrespect.
legend.
No.
Boosie on the intro.
I don't mean like disrespect. I mean like seriously, he's still alive. Like, cause last time I remember hearing Boosie was when he was one of many people that was adding way too much on Pop's album. All Eyes on Me. You
Stop it,
can't
bro.
see
Stop
me.
it.
He did go off.
Give me the second track.
Where's
Will.
it live?
Second track.
That's George Clinton you thinking about, brother.
It's
Track
not. Oh, I
two.
could have sworn it was Boosie.
No, that was
See?
Hold on a second. Give me track 2, bro.
I'm way off real. Go ahead, Will. Sorry.
Track 2 is called In the Mix, the Red Velvet Story.
Oh,
This is being rapped by Will
Hey,
Washington.
didn't I do this when she did what he said that?
Will Washington, Wrestle and Flow, Cut Right, and E equipped. What the fuck is that?
what the fuck is
Somebody on Dark, I'm sure.
that? Okay.
Yeah. Okay, and the third track is called Tiaga Style and the Lee Moriarty Story, featuring True God and Shokus Apollo.
Okay, so all right.
Who? Okay, wait. Okay.
The next track is the Nyla Rose story. That's track 4. Just be aware of that.
What's the name of that track?
That's called Shine.
Shut up,
Okay,
Will.
so wait.
Go.
I'm gonna leave that.
Wait,
alone.
so hold on. I got serious questions here. First off, I was not aware that Nyla Rose was black. I thought she was like Hispanic.
She's Native
I
American.
think she's Native American and black.
Yeah.
Okay, Native American and black. Okay, now let's get to the elephant in the room.
Oh shit.
Why the hell are we putting out a rap? What is this now? 36? Like now we have like what is this, bro? Like, oh yeah, it's Black History Month. Let's drop a rap album.
In the words of Logan the Great, this is now a Tony Khan going to a Tony McMahon idea.
Yeah.
I can see that. I was gonna say like, yo, like what type of coonery is this? Yo, forgive me. That's some coon ass shit. Hey, guys, I got a great idea. Let's get all the black people together and rap.
Bro,
because we all know how black people love rap.
Again,
stop that shit, man.
This album is supposed to be a direct response from the backlash from Tony Khan's response to Big Swole being released. This 21-track album.
Why is it 21 tracks?
It is 21 tracks on here.
It's 21 black people at AEW. I'm sorry.
That actually sounds about right.
It's about 20 in Boosie Collins because for no reason he's doing the intro because Boosie Collins in 2020.
Boosie screams out Black History Month.
Because Boosie Collins.
I'm telling you right now.
That's the sizzle that they needed for this album.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
Wait, bro.
Heavy on the sizzle.
Right now, I don't know how Meek Miller feel about this, but I'd rather have like WWE re-sign Velveteen Dream, having like him and Rhea Ripley come out with an album called Dream and Nightmare.
Sure, yeah.
You know,
I'd rather Crime Time get back together. I'd rather John Cena pick up the microphone and rap. I would rather
wait.
Truth.
But you said Crime Time got back together. You know Shad passed, right?
I know he passed. No, I'm just saying all the things I'd rather deal with.
I got you. I'm about to say gay. I'm about to say because I was out of the loop with wrestling.
He drowned saving the little kid. Yeah, I'm aware of that. But it's like,
okay, my
come
bad.
On, man.
I see what you're saying. Like the terrible things that were like that was bad. I got you. I'm following.
WWE needs to come together right now and drop a rap album like they did with the with what was that shit called? Reckless Intent.
Yeah.
You know,
going back to what Phil said though, he said Crime Time. What would they call it? Crime Time C Nation or something?
The CTC.
Yeah, dude. I would rather buy Macho Man Randy Savage's rap album for full price.
Oh shit!
I rather see. I
forgot that happened.
I would rather pick each hair out my damn beard. We're not doing that.
I'd rather see Khali face almost.
Be a man. No, fuck no.
No, fuck no. Oh baby, fuck no. No.
Then listen to this album. I sit through 5 minutes.
Yeah, dumpster fire.
As opposed to
5 minutes. I sit through 5 minutes of that before I sit through 21 tracks of this.
Let me explain something. to everybody right now. Just to get everything back on a tangent real quick. This is a 21-track album with AEW stars, okay, that are African American. All right. There is no quality rhyme or reason for this album other than just saying, "Hey guys, I won't push it, but here's a rap album." That's all this rap album really is. To be honest, that's the nicest possible way to say it. This is the way of being like, let's appease the black people for Black History Month, because at this point, you're not gonna push the Acclaim, even though they fucking deserve it. They fucking deserve that shit because they're fucking amazing. You always put Anthony Bowens against somebody who comes back because he always gets somebody right in tune because he's an amazing wrestler. You got Jade Cargill as the TBS champion because she's dominant in every fashion and no one's going to beat her, but she's still green. You are not pushing Scorpio Sky, who is probably your best athlete and probably is one of your cleanest and coolest wrestlers. You said you didn't want to pick up Big Swole's contract because of the wrestling, but you only put her on Dark and Elevation, and you never gave her a push, even though she was Britt Baker's first actual story and promo with Britt Baker. And that was the one that propelled her to other heights from there. And yet you say you don't want to push her at this point because one, you didn't give her a good gimmick. You put her with Diamante. God knows Diamante is. She's probably with NWA somewhere, do whatever the fuck she's doing. This is just Tony Khan being like, hey guys, I know I can't push you guys properly because I don't know how to, and I have no way of doing it. I don't want to educate myself and do something different. So therefore, let's make a rap album. That's all this shit is. That's it.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
I strongly agree.
I did some quick skimming when you mentioned the Acclaim to see where they fell into the track listing. So in doing that, I seen that Max Caster's song is right above Brandy Rose's song. And then Brandy Rose's song is above another Boosie Collins skit. So it's two Boosie Collins skits on this album before they get to Anthony Bowen's song.
I just want to put out there, the only reason why they're using Bootsy Collins for this specifically is mainly because he was on the Silk Sonic album, and the Silk Sonic album really did a lot of really good numbers. So therefore,
absolutely, yeah.
I'm just gonna assume that he know Tony Khan daddy or something, because it's just too random that it's Boosie Collins. Like that's his dad's black friend, so he's on the fucking album or something. Why is this Boosie Collins?
It's Boosie
my
Collins,
black friend.
Bro, it's so
Bobble. Like he's that dude.
It's fucked up. It's really
well, all right.
All right. Yeah. No, it's really fucked up.
Yeah.
It's what it is. Anyway,
Proof could have.
I mean, I just don't understand how they just don't easily. If they wanted to do something for Black History Month, I think I said this last episode. All you had to do was simply do an episode of Rampage or Dynamite with just all black wrestlers. That's all you had to do. Just one episode. It was all simple as that.
Or highlight certain black wrestlers that's already on the roster. Get them like
something.
A promo shout out. Do something like that, man. One of the things about it, man, and shout out to Black History Month. Don't get me started on my Black history. If you look at some of the people that really pushed the envelope forward in the wrestling business, was us, African Americans. You look at a dominant specimen like a Ron Simmons, a Tony Atlas, a Soul Man Rocky Johnson, a Coco Beware, a Junkyard Dog. Come on, man. Like, yo, highlight these cats, man. Highlight these cats. Granted, I get it. AEW might not be able to due to, certain copyright laws with who's under what and all that other stuff. But it's like, man, like Ernie Ladd, like, yo, talk about these people. Ahmed Johnson, like, dude, these were some of the most dominant characters in professional wrestling.
Hey, and stop putting stupid ass gimmicks like making the black guy the thug, or making the black guy the militant, angry black man. We get it. That's what's in America. We understand that. We understand the premise behind it and how that goes and how it's set up. We get it. We know. Let's get away from that though. When you put Scorpio Sky with SCU or whatever, he was just the athlete in SCU and he could talk on the mic and he was cool. That was fire. Mm-hmm. Just let people create their gimmicks there or whatever. Like Leo Rush had a whole business gimmick that was actually decent until you started. I don't know. Why did you have him doing a battle with Team Taz, which is weird? Dante Martin has a now battle with Team Taz, which is weird. I thought Taz was black. He's just Italian. This is all weird to me. I don't know how this is going to go. Somebody take the race from here.
I think I'll say on it, maybe they could have, since they got their own YouTube channel, for every day of Black History Month, they could have did like a 30-minute episode spotlighting, like, the rise of like certain talents or all of their roster, basically, like with their beginnings, basically.
I mean, yeah,
something like that. Like just get some footage.
Shout out like Meat Sauce. Shout out Virgil. Like, yo, do something on him. Like,
hey, hell no.
Hey, man, Soul Man Jones, you got to give him some credit, bro. Like,
come on, man. You can't take nothing away from Virgil, bro.
That's a funny dude.
Yes, he is.
That's a funny guy.
I just thought giving him a shot because y'all wasn't feeling the Meat Sauce at first.
It's because it's meat sauce. You can't say meat sauce.
That's why didn't no one pause after this? I feel like we should be pausing a lot after saying meat sauce. Pause.
Because what the fuck, meat sauce? That's. Let me get in trouble. Can't say that.
Virgil.
When you're handling your business and it's about that time to explode, you pass it the meat sauce. Like,
whoa, Paul, Jesus Christ.
Whoa.
Somebody says this, brother. Jesus.
When you were a kid, they tell you to use it in the sentence.
I mean, hey, if you pour it in the Bisquick, you better be trying to make a pancake. So I'm with you on that, bro.
Okay, all right, okay.
Virgil is the Tony Yayo of wrestling.
Tony Yayo has some hits though, bro. Do you know who this is?
Exactly.
Nigga, they get, bro, stop it, bro. Everybody was doing this.
Well, you can't see me came from, so y'all gotta be cool on Tony Yayo.
Thank you.
John Cena gave him the credit too.
Cena gave him credit, yeah.
All right. Let's move on, bro. Let's move on.
Oh, wait. Let me say this about this.
And that's supposed to be a good thing. The worst taunt in the history of wrestling. You can't see me. What are we playing peekaboo? You a grown ass man. Sit down somewhere, please.
That definitely got used against him when The Rock was feuding with him.
Yeah.
Hey,
you can't see me.
Ginger Assassin has spoken.
That shit.
Go ahead.
I'm just saying, man, it's the beginning. You know, we bury Vince a lot on this show, right? I'm finna give Vince his flowers because Vince had the balls, the gall, and the gumption to say, "Oh, y'all want to go over there? You think the grass is greener over there, huh? Go ahead, I dare you." And what is Tony Khan doing? He's showing he doesn't have a fucking clue how to run a wrestling promotion.
Well, to be fair, Vince called Sami Zayn once that guy that does the flippy stuff, and yeah.
He called, no, that was what's my man's name?
It was a Pot? I don't know.
It was Pop.
But Tony is pulling their strings. He's a fan, lifelong fan, who just happened to have a bankroll to go and create his own creation. And he had a couple of disgruntled guys that he could add to that roster and guys that didn't even want to go to WWE. And voila, we have the magical world of AEW. And yeah, it's starting to show that Tony just isn't as in touch as he should be.
The reason why Tony Khan isn't as touched as he should be in terms of why these guys are not getting pushes and why they're not going from it is because he's not getting it from a space of where he's trusting those that ought to know what they want to do with their business, a la Young Bucks, a la Cody Rhodes, a la whoever else.
I can see that. Yep.
So when Tony Khan is trying to say, "Hey, I want to give you less of the storytelling and I want to do it on my own," that is a pride thing. That is not someone saying that I want this business to succeed, because that is I have more money than Vince, therefore I want to create more of a dynamic and I want to have more control over the show. To be honest with you, was it better with the Young Bucks and Cody Rhodes being implemented in like the storytelling? I mean, it was new. It wasn't. It was better.
It was. Yep.
It was just new. You know what I'm saying? Like it was fresh.
It was hope.
It was better, bro. It was better. It was better.
It was hope.
Tag team division was on fire, bro.
That's true.
But their storytelling is trash. The matches, awesome. There is nothing bad I can say about any of those matches over there in AEW, man. Because
it's
great. What does AEW lack? They lack a Briscoe. They lack a Patterson. They lack a Paul Levesque. They lack a Vince Russo. They lack any of these people that can organize that.
Bischoff, a Cornette. Yep. You right about that. Yep.
They lack that, and it's starting to show. We always on this magnificent high of having an alternative to WWE. Not saying WWE doesn't have its shortcomings, because Lord knows we know it totally does. But they lack the structure that can make them even greater. And that's what's needed in AEW before it all comes crumbling down. And that's the new WWE pay-per-view network special, the rise and fall of AEW.
Man, look.
Yeah,
well, I mean,
that was
part of the problem.
Oh shit!
I mean, part of the problem is like their best their best programs have been with former WWE guys. Like all their best views arguably, like Jericho and MJF, Moxley and Omega, and we already know Omega had personality anyway. But it hasn't been like guys that have no affiliation with the E or like known in the Indies and NJPW or something like that. I don't know. They really don't have that many good programs. You really sit back and think about like Tim was in the wrestling's great. But how many actual like even the stuff just recently, Hangman and Bryan Danielson. Once again, Bryan Danielson can't say he wasn't a star in WWE.
It's just backwards. Because I agree with you. It's just like for example, Brody's gimmick, that was from his head, from his mindset, because he watched it being done in WWE.
That was hilarious.
Yeah, but it was genius because he had watched it so much that he knew what he's like, I know how to do this. I got this part. I know he had watched it so much. One thing I can tell you that WWE can make you do is cut a good promo and have good heat on some things and create an actual story. That's what WWE can do. The reason why we hate or why we dislike the story so much is because it's becoming repetitive, but put with like glitter and saying it's the same thing. It's not. It's the exact same story. It's not different. Yeah. It's the same thing. You just feed it to us with a bow and a new ribbon. It's not anything different. But it's a podcast that loves wrestling and wants it to be better. So it's not that we hate WWE or hate on WWE. We just want stuff to be better. Same thing with AEW.
So here, Joe, let me jump in real quick. So the thing with AEW, everybody is absolutely right. Logan, Joe, everybody is right. The storyline is kind of wrestling top notch, but the storyline is kind of I am optimistic about AEW. They can get better. They can get people in like a Vince Russo, like an Eric Bischoff, they like a Jim Cornette. They can get certain people in to help make the storylines better. That's, to me, that's something small that they can work on and build up. Joe, to your point, WWE is like a phrase that I always say. You can't pour syrup on shit and tell me it's pancakes. You can't. You just can't. Ooh, I got some pancakes for you. And I know we're going to transition to that shortly, but it's kind of like, how many, when you think about it at the height, at different times, at different years, how many times did we see John Cena versus Randy Orton?
A billion.
I'll bring it newer. How many times did we see Seth Rollins versus Dominic?
1,000.
Enough times it was kind of like, it's all of this is in the same month. Like, come on, man. Like, break it up. Do something different. And like you said, Joe, it's the same thing with a new stamp and a shiny new box, but it's the same product. As wrestling fans, we want something new, we want something different, we want something real. Something at least viable. Make me believe it. I can appreciate AEW for just being whack. I can. As opposed to, they're stupid and they've never seen this before, even though we did it a billion times, but they've never seen this one before.
Right.
My thing is this, can nobody in AEW that's homegrown outside of MJF cut a promo? For real. I would include... Sky. Well, he's not really homegrown, though. Scorpio Sky, he was...
Yeah.
I'm saying like MJF worked the Indies, but MJF wasn't like a name on the Indies. Scorpio Sky wasn't like, okay, he may not have been like where Samoa Joe or CM Punk and them were, but you knew Scorpio Sky if you paid attention to the Indies. I feel like most people did, or like he wasn't like an AJ Styles or something like that. But nothing. I mean, you got to, it's no different than Roman has to, deliver the promo. But I heard Britt Baker, somebody basically said Cody and Jericho right now out of her stuff.
They have to.
So, other than MJF, who occasionally pushes the envelope too much, at times, I'll say that, because that whole shit about Lex Luger made me super uncomfortable. But yeah, that's other than him, who's really cutting promos like that. Wasn't a name on like Ring of Honor or WWE or New Japan. Like, they got to get better at promos. I'll say that, and that'll help with the storylines.
And plus,
Eddie Kingston.
Yeah, Eddie.
But Eddie was a name on the Indies, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Eddie was a big name in the Indies.
And
he was, like I said, once again, he wasn't on the level, like I said, of Kenny Omega or Jay Lethal or somebody like that. But he was a big name to a point that I would think. So maybe the casual fan doesn't know him. So we all might be right, Phil and Will. far as like Scorpio and Eddie, because like the casual person that pays attention to indies might not know who they are. So I guess but if you are a casual viewer of the indies, you all use that name. So y'all might be onto something, you know.
Yeah.
I think they're doing it better. I think they're doing it better with like the House of Black thing and the Pac thing. That's pretty cool. But I think overall it's a process in it. So I agree with what Phil said. It's a process. Like, you know, it's something different. It's something they're putting together, so it ain't too terrible, but it's a process. Also, go ahead, bro.
No, real quick. I just wanted to add this to the whole point about AEW. You know what Tony Khan really like books like? He books like a rich kid that has control of a live simulation of SmackDown versus Raw back when we had GMO.
And I don't want it to come off as I'm like I don't like AEW. Like I do. AEW is a great alternative to what's going on in WWE land, because you know Vince giving trips to Thanos snap. I really don't watch this shit too much anymore. But when I saw AEW going after vets like Mark Henry, you know, Christian, Big Show, these type of guys coming over there, I'm thinking, okay, he's going to build, and maybe this is what's taking place. It just hasn't, you know what I'm saying, come to fruition as far as the product that's being displayed on TV. But I was thinking these guys were going to come and they were going to be the guys that kind of be the Briscoe, the Pattersons, you know what I'm saying, et cetera. Like kind of like how Vince had those around him to help come up with the product that we loved from the 90s, which was the Attitude Era and, you know what I'm saying, Ruthless Aggression Era. So, you know, but it's a lot of egos going on over there. You can tell anytime you listen to these wrestling podcasts, people that's kind of in the know, there's innuendos being thrown about people having, you know, too much say-so in their matches. And, you know, if things ain't being booked the way they like it, they don't want to do it. So, you know, we just fans at the end of the day. So we don't know the true intricacies of these things. But I think it's time for Tony to kind of like buckle down before it get out of control. And that's all I'm really saying.
Tony needs to get some more help, period. He needs experienced help.
He needs somebody that he needs fresh experience from someone whose understanding of the audience is younger and they want to see certain things. He needs to.
Tony Khan need Regal.
Shit, Tony Khan need Ken Gardner.
Regal just signed with Impact.
Thank you, sir.
But
they need some type of a small creative team. I think I said this a few weeks ago, because some of the things, as great, like I said, as great as the wrestling is, some of the things just don't make sense that they're doing. Like, why is Sting and Darby Allin going over FTR? Why are they going over the Acclaim? Two legitimate tag teams. Like, it was one thing for them to go over Scorpio Sky and Ethan Page. I wasn't completely angry at that. I mean, they're two underutilized guys, but they might be better as singles competitors. Not that they couldn't work as tag team, but it's like, okay, that's cool to a degree. I get it, that's Sting's first live match back. But FTR arguably might be the best tag team, period. I mean, they're up there. You know, depending on.
They're up
That
there.
depends what you're looking for. That's why I said might be. I ain't saying they are. That's why I said they might be. I mean, personally, I would say Lucha Brothers, but
yes, Lucha Bros.
Those guys.
But at the same time, there's so many great tag teams. The point is, like, they're both top 5 for sure. So arguably on the planet. Okay. So it's just like, yeah. Me and Tim talking about earlier. The whole thing with Sting is like, it's cool to see him. He's not embarrassing himself, obviously, but they gotta get a little bit more structure, because it's like how did you not revisit FTR getting shot to the tag titles for like almost a year?
And Sting is 60. He
another person that's just a part of that creative process and not necessarily in the ring. Not saying Sting, if he can still go, cool, but it's something that needs to happen ever so often. It's nothing that needs to happen.
Hey,
absolutely.
Look at me. Everybody look at me. He's 60. He old. His knees don't work.
You gotta relax on Sting.
His legs hurt.
Bro. Bro.
Goddamn, man.
I will say this. Yo, you are right. You got a point. He is old, but Sting look better than Shane McMahon in the Rumble, bro.
Hey, first off, we're gonna get to that. We don't get that.
We show the fuck is.
Two things that we can on Royal Rumble. One, I don't know if you guys are watching this shit, but Impact is slowly starting to become a viable option in wrestling. Like it's not a laughing stock no more like it was at one point. That shit's like when they sold TNA, this shit is getting really real with Impact. Number two, let's talk about the Royal Rumble, but this is what I want you to do. We'll recap it real fast, and then I want you to give me either your favorite Royal Rumble winner or your favorite Royal Rumble match. Yes? 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 We in agreement? No? No one in agreement? Okay, well, we'll just do it anyway because we're doing it. So, first off, a lot of y'all called a lot of shit off. A lot of y'all called Ronda coming back. That was awesome. A lot of y'all called Ronda winning it. That was awesome. Someone called Brock Lesnar winning it. You know, losing the last shot and stuff. That was awesome. That was great.
Oh, man, said that.
Appreciate it. For those of you that don't know, the following happened. Becky beat Doudrop in a match that happened. Roman won by disqualification with Seth Rollins. And actually, Seth trolled the night. That was actually pretty fucking awesome because Seth Rollins is funny as shit coming out in Shield gear and everything else. And you know what would have been nice? It would have been nice if they'd have kept this story going into WrestleMania. Been great. Except Royal Rumble happened. Okay, guys, give me your highlight and your low light of Royal Rumble. Let me know what you guys thought about it.
Well, was your low light not seeing Moose?
No.
Do I have your attention now?
Moose.
I can say this. So my overall highlight of the Rumble was watching it with y'all.
Likewise.
Hands down, no shameless plug, no ass kissing. The highlight of the night was kicking it with Joe, Will, Logan, Kenny. I know you wasn't there, bro, but you was there in spirit.
I was on the live.
You was there in spirit. You were live.
His hologram was there.
Ribs and macaroni.
You see me.
That was literally in liquor. That was the highlight of the Rumble.
And don't forget the barbecue.
No bread.
Barbecue. I said
water.
Water. Yo,
Just
bread,
meat.
no bread, no water, just meat. Look, the highlight of the Rumble for me was kicking it with my bros.
Can't yell me like that.
I'm sorry. But look, man, this Royal Rumble was lightweight just as bad as Royal Rumble 2014, 2015. The predictability. So here, look. So I actually did a show last night with Windy City Slam. Shout out to Windy City Slam and Mike Pankow. And I talked about, man, like, yo, I had the opportunity to chill with Hot Take Wrestling podcast, watch the Rumble and this, that, and other. And that was literally the highlight. It was so predictable, it wasn't even funny. It was so predictable. Like you said, okay, Ronda Rousey comes out. Well, we know she's going to win. Oh, I wonder who's number 30 is going to be for the men's Royal Rumble. Oh, Brock, well, you know he's going to win. Come on, man. Like, yo, what happened to y'all creative team? What happened? Is this lazy writing? Like, what is it?
Yeah.
Look, and on top, and I know I'm putting the cart before the horse and the horse before the cart. And I'm sorry, but the golden shovel for me is Kofi. Did you not have your bootios? What is the problem? Shawn Michaels, nickname Mr. WrestleMania. It's certain events that are synonymous with certain wrestlers. Kofi is one of the human highlight reels. How you missed that jump, bro? You getting old? Stop it, man. Stop it.
That's it's like when the slam dunk. It's like when that dude that like made a name for himself with slam dunk contests run out of ideas, and he just dunk it. Because he's like, well, this is, you know what? Screw it.
Kofi face. I'm gonna let you get it back, Phil. Kofi face when he landed, he was like, my feet's ground, ref was like, bro, you know you saw your feet hit that ground. And that's out here. I know your grown ass feet. You have 13 right now with them big ass feet. I know you felt them shits. Go ahead, Phil. My bad, bro. Go ahead.
It was so for me, it was so upsetting because I felt cheated, bro. I felt cheated. I literally felt like this was back in. So hanging out with y'all, I said this last time, say it again, because I want y'all to know how legit I am. I saw this opportunity. I felt like a kid again with my homies and my mom letting me have company, and she ordered some pizza, and we having pop late at night. So it's like, oh yeah, you know I got my boys over, and we watching the Rumble, and we all know the Royal Rumble is synonymous for amazing surprise guests, one night contracts. Like, oh my God, it's Diamond Dallas Page or whoever else, whatever, right? Yo, we got Shane McMahon. We got Brock Lesnar. The women's Royal Rumble was cool because we had Ivory come out in the old what was
Right
the
to
thing?
Right to censor.
Yeah, right to censor. We had Molly Holly come out like, yo, we had some pretty cool entrances in the women's Rumble. It's like, yo, like, where was Cesaro? Where was Ciampa? Where was some of these people? Why y'all do Ricochet like that?
Where was Finn Balor?
Where was Balor?
Shane
Come
got
on,
no.
man.
Where was Walter?
Yo,
I'm not
yo.
calling him.
Yo, how would y'all have felt? How would y'all have felt? And I know Logan talked about Moose, but how would y'all have felt if they brought back Keith Lee? Come on, man.
Somebody. They ain't
Somebody.
Only, if they brought back Keith Lee, it should have only been to winning. If they were gonna just use him to just come and get eliminated, nah, save it. I'm
gonna tell you right now, the men's Royal Rumble match, in terms of what Phil was saying, in terms of predictability for both of them, like even though I picked on it just because I know how WWE thinks. I'm sorry, it is what it is. It's like you know how they had that on the shelf there, like sandwich spread. Shit, it was sandwich spread. That's what it was.
Ew.
This shit was. Listen, I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm not even gonna like take too much time of it. The highlight of the night for me for Royal Rumble in terms of the actual event was just probably Roman and Seth, and that was only like 5 or 10 minutes because they had to start off hot because the crowd was so hot. The match, I can't believe this shit. My girl asked me, she was like, what's your issue with WWE? I was like, what do you mean? She's like, you're constantly on about doing certain things. I was like, because Royal Rumble that had Seth Rollins versus Brock Lesnar versus John Cena, that's one of the best Royal Rumble matches for me. I love that match because for me, that just shows how great Seth Rollins was, and they gave him the ball and he knocked it out of the park. And I don't know if you remember Monday Night Raw the following night, he was limping. He had lost a step or whatever. Like he committed to that shit. That was like commitment to that shit. Now the actual Royal Rumble with Roman Reigns, Daniel Bryan was supposed to win, but they fucked up. They flubbed up apparently. And then Roman Reigns had to win. That's all that really was. And so was some other shit with Dolph Ziggler apparently. But they flubbed up again, and then boom, it was Roman Reigns. That's neither here nor there. That's a whole debacle of some shit. But that night was commitment. The year Rey Mysterio won it. Hell yeah. Hell, my old ass. The year Ric Flair won it for the WWE champ with a tear in my eye. Like that.
In my eye. Woo!
That shit was epic because it was unpredictable. We saw Hogan come out. I was like, as a little kid, I'm like, oh shit, is Hogan gonna win it? Is Psycho Sid gonna win it? Oh shit. Or Sid, I'm sorry, Sid Vicious. Sid Vicious at the time. Sid Vicious. Is he gonna win it? And the thing of it is that the not knowing is what makes the Royal Rumble the most fun. And they've taken that away. And they've allowed people who watch wrestling to know who it is. Listen, if you didn't watch wrestling, you knew that the big guy that used to wrestle in UFC is coming at number 30. Ain't nobody gonna beat him. There's no way. Even when you put Drew McIntyre in there and gave us a glimmer of hope that it was going to be Drew McIntyre again, we're like, no. Apparently, rumor got out that Matt Riddle was supposed to win it.
Yeah.
That'd have been cool. I would have been mad at that. but it's just for WWE. You have 3 major events that we look forward to: Royal Rumble, SummerSlam, and WrestleMania. Royal Rumble now is synonymous with like Fastlane, Unforgiven.
I wouldn't go that far yet, man.
Now it is, bro.
This year, I'll be honest. For me personally, I didn't have high expectations this year just because of all the releases that took place. Because a lot of the people that you wanted to see, they gone. So, Keith Lee, Rumble, you looking for that? Because why? Last time he was in the Rumble, they put him over. Rock put him over. Hello, you know what I'm saying? Karrion Kross gone. Adam Cole gone. Johnny Gargano gone. And that was the other thing. No NXT appearances whatsoever in the Rumble.
And either Rumble.
How you do that, like, is beyond me. And that's been a highlight of the last couple of Rumbles because they were included in the Rumble. You know, especially the Women's Rumble. That's what got the Women's Rumble over the moon. So I went into it with minimal expectations. Like Phil said, it was really just to hang out with the homies. Otherwise, if I'm being honest, I probably wouldn't even cut it on.
Yeah, I didn't. I still haven't watched day one.
But Seth was totally the highlight of the night. Nobody expected him to come out there in the Shield gear and troll us like that. That was dope. That was dope. I know I wasn't expecting it. So to see him come out there in full Shield gear and then during the match, like try to get the fist bump with Roman, like, yeah, that was dope.
And a quick thing, just so WWE can say we don't give them love. Raw was actually decent last night. That's right, it was actually good. They had AJ Styles versus Rey Mysterio, which was amazing. The onslaught with Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens going back and forth about the Rumble, where Seth Rollins was like, "You got eliminated, right?" He's like, "Yeah, allegedly." That was hilarious. Kudos for Raw getting 5% better.
2%.
It's 5. I gave it 5. It's because it's still garbage juice. It is, but I mean, you know.
Yeah. Monday Night Raw was tainted by Braun Breaker. Continue.
Yeah. Can I bring up another disappointment? I know we're talking about the Rumble in and of itself. One thing that really upset me, borderline pissed me off. Since when does Bobby Lashley need a handout? I get the storyline with Paul Heyman and Brock, and I get it.
I got an answer for that question. Go ahead, though.
But since when does Bobby Lashley, who has never looked as good as he looks now, performance-wise, promo-wise, him and MVP is a match made in heaven right now. Since when does he need a handout?
Yeah, let me answer that, please. Let me answer that.
Go, please.
Because what we not gonna do on the first day of Black History Month is talk about Bobby Lashley, okay? We're not doing that shit. Because for one, I remember it was conversation where we were wondering and hoping when he was gonna get his chance, period. Now he got the match he wanted to that made him resign to begin with. They just so happened to use that match to push the storyline that had nothing to do with him. He's just a casualty to the storyline, and he benefited from it. There's nothing wrong with that when he went so long to get the fucking title to begin with. But I digress.
You know, I'm getting tired of this Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns 7-year storyline arc. Yeah,
I mean, I guess they had to give us face Brock Lesnar versus heel Roman Reigns because that's the one angle that they didn't do with them.
It's on and off 7-year storyline angle. This is like when you were a kid and you were waiting on Planet Namek to explode on Dragon Ball Z. You just wouldn't blow up. And it finally did, and like Frieza survived. And then he came back anyway.
Right. Like all that shit, all for his rabbit. Goku made this big fucking deal about not fucking up the planet, and then at the end of the day, he had to blow up the fucking planet in the first place. And now, Frieza still lives, and this nigga dead. Sorry, didn't mean to go away.
But then he remember Frieza came back though.
Right.
So they still, because if you watch Dragon Ball Super, he came back. This is Frieza coming
Golden
back.
Frieza. Yeah.
And
Golden
Vegeta
Frieza.
came back. This is some shit. This is what W. See, you know what
This is-
WWE is?
This is Golden. This is
Here we
Golden
go.
Frieza. This is Golden Frieza versus Super Saiyan Blue Goku.
Here we go. This is what this shit is. This is for all the anime watchers, okay? WWE is the equivalent to Dragon Ball Z. Because they give you like a solid, like mouth-watering story, but it'd be so many fucking holes in the fucking story. For example, when fucking Frieza came on Planet Namek or whatever, and then it was Gohan, Krillin, and they got Piccolo back all of a
No,
sudden.
that was Dende. That was with Dende.
And Dende, and then all that time you're like, okay, if Vegeta come back and Goku, we getting ready to get some fire. And then this nigga Goku just sitting in the chamber waiting to be powered up. Nigga, Vegeta is Super Saiyan, and so are you. You could have took this nigga out with him, but you sitting there waiting for shit. There's so much shit. Like literally, Dragon Ball Z when I was a kid was the worst thing to watch on Adult Swim because you had to wait a week to get the answer to the next one because it was just so annoying. Like you would get like 1 week and it'd be like the episode and be like, aha, this shit was good. The next week you'd be like, this shit was trash. That's raw. That's basically raw. That's really raw. I would say Dragon Ball Super is equivalent to what Raw is. It's
Monday Night Raw is Mortal Kombat Annihilation.
Okay, yep, that's better. That's better.
Yeah, Monday Night Raw is Van Damme Street Fighter.
Oh man.
That is the best analogy of what Monday Night Raw is. Thank you. Monday Night Raw is fucking Van Damme.
The brown skin Vega is the equivalent of Roman in his blue contacts. No brown skin Vega. Why I got a brown skin Vega?
Listen,
The
wow,
worst casting job I've ever seen in my life. How did they get homeboy from Blood In, Blood Out to be Ken? Like, seriously.
And why was Ken out of
He was
shape?
on the come up too, dude. He went from Cinemax to fucking Street Fighter movie. Like, how does that happen?
Raul Julia, which I think is his name, is the guy that played Bison,
Yeah, Raw Julia, yeah.
was Latino,
Mm-hmm.
playing a German overlord. Jean-Claude Van Damme is literally from like Austria or Europe somewhere, playing an American-born hero. That is usually Monday Night Raw. That is like
Who's gonna play Guile though? Back then, who's gonna play Guile better other than Dolph Lundgren?
it could have been anybody but Jean-Claude Van Damme. You could
Other than Dolph Lundgren, but he didn't have a name that
you
John
could have
Claude
given
had.
me Eric Roberts, Julia Roberts' little brother, and made his hair blonde. He's American. Jean-Claude Van Damme talking about we must destroy Bryson. You're not American. You're not American. You're not American. Where's this accent coming from?
And why was Ken
or
out? Go ahead, Phil.
when Lil Buddy, who played E Honda, was like, I'm Samoan, brother. E Honda's from Japan.
Exactly. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Then they did the reverse Yokozuna.
They did the reverse Yokozuna.
And then why was Buddy that played Ken out of shape? He was dead by Triple H.
Right.
Ken wasn't out of shape.
Because you forgot he lost his leg in Blood In, Blood Out. So
Yeah, he sure did lose his leg.
that's
Yeah,
how he was gonna fight.
Wait, wasn't Kylie Minogue Cammy?
yeah, Colin Minogue. Yeah.
But you know what I think was even worse than that Street Fighter, that Chung Lee movie that came out years later?
Oh,
Yeah, that was ass.
No, that Dragon Ball Z movie was just as ass too.
Dragon Ball Z.
Oh yeah, that was pretty
Evolution.
horrible.
That was pretty terrible. Listen,
And we say all that to
Dragon
say
Ball
that's how
Z
bad-
Evolution. Dragon Ball Z Evolution is NXT 2.0.
you work with some oil right there, my friend. Listen, I just want to say that I watch NXT to watch Gigi.
I'm just gonna say this. I'm gonna tie in another anime show. Monday Night Raw has like so much talent, right, that they could have. But this is like, you remember that Pokemon game when Pikachu wouldn't take the Thunderstone? He just wanted to sit there.
The very best.
Bigger.
He refused to evolve. That's Monday Night Raw. They refused to evolve.
Monday Night Raw. Listen, if you're asking me, like, and kind of get back to the rest of it right before we wrap up a little bit. If you're asking me what I would have liked better, in Royal Rumble, and I'm just going down the list. One, if you're gonna bring back Ronda, make it a trial for Ronda to come back. Don't make it so obvious, because you had her coming in and whooping everybody ass, and then she got Charlotte at the end, and that's fine, but you didn't make it competitive at all at the end. Two, if you're going to have Brock Lesnar come back as champion, you already got him fighting in Elimination Chamber, which actually is a stacked card, by the way, and I think we should check that out too, even though it's going to be in Saudi and it's stupid, but you know, but it's actually decent. You could have Bobby still go over clean, face him at Elimination Chamber, and if you want to unify the titles that way, you can do it that way, but don't sully Bobby's name by having Roman help him. I agree with Phil, to be honest with you. He's been kicking ass too much, for you to do that. And the match was going very well. It was going very well, and it was actually interesting. People were actually into it till Roman came out. They was like, "Oh, well, we know what's going to happen now. It's stupid." Thirdly and finally, I applaud the Mickey James aspect of him bringing in Mickey James to kind of open the forbidden door. That was pretty cool or whatever.
With the Impact title, yes. With
the Impact title. That was pretty fucking dope.
And that was the thing about it. It was some highlights. It just, it was more lows than highs at this pay-per-view. That's all.
Yeah, it was imbalanced.
But the highlight, you got to remember the highlights from some of these Royal Rumbles are like fucking fantastic. When Jericho came back for a while and was in that bitch for a long ass time, fucking time. When Stone Cold won his third Royal Rumble, that shit was epic too. When Undertaker got eliminated by Maven and Maven got his ass whooped off the stadium, that was awesome. Royal Rumble's been like synonymous with like really great ass memories or whatever, bro. So for it to be so low, it ain't us that got the problem. It's them. They've created a dynamic where like it's literally like if you created this environment that is just an awesome, beautiful environment, and every night you get your favorite meal or favorite food from different like areas, different countries all over the place, and then you just come home with McDonald's. That don't make no fucking sense. Like you're not doing anything correctly. Like it don't make sense. None of it comes together. But and plus, I'm sorry. Not to be honest, Jock. AJ Styles would have won the Royal Rumble, and that pretty much seals his career with WWE. That's pretty much it. He got tag team title, US title. He ain't won the Intercontinental belt. That's next. He won the World Heavyweight.
No, he won it. He won an IC title before.
Yeah, he debuted the new title.
Mm-hmm.
Ow. Well, yeah, that was one thing he could.
No, Shinsuke debuted the new title, but
yeah, he did.
He did.
But no, because Sami Zayn was like they weren't using him at the time, and Sami brought it up for Shinsuke.
Yeah, he was hurt or something like that. Yeah,
he was hurt. But that's what I'm saying. Like AJ versus anybody is going to be a good match for like a half hour, 45 minutes. No matter who you put, you can put him.
But to be like what y'all said, I mean, we sat there and watched the 4-hour event for two good matches. That's just how I see it. Like Seth and Roman was good. Bobby and Brock, I didn't like the ending, but the actual match itself was good, especially because like neither guy. Well, Bobby's wrestling like he's in his prime. We know Brock ain't 2003 Brock. That was the best Brock they had in terms of. Yeah. So as far as that's concerned, that like I said, it was still a good match. With that being said, this Elimination Chamber coming up should be like one of the better Elimination Chamber matches ever. Only thing that I'm gonna knock about it was I get what they're doing. They want their young guy in it, but if Kevin Owens is in it, man, you talking about Kevin? You talking about a stack for sure? You talking about Kevin Owens, AJ Styles, Bobby Lashley, Brock Lesnar, Riddle. I already said AJ. Who am I missing? Oh, Seth Rollins. Yeah, so it should be a dope Elimination Chamber match. I'd be shocked if it's like anything less than like 4.5 stars on my personal rating. I don't necessarily care about New Japan, AEW, God.
You saying you don't care about the Dave Meltzer rating?
No.
At all?
No.
Doesn't matter to you?
Not anymore. Like, it's cool to see if we agree, I guess, sometime. But the only reason I don't care at the time is because like almost every AEW match that goes like more than like 15 minutes, he gives like at least 4 stars. I'm like, bro, they're not 4-star matches like that. Not every one that goes 15 minutes at least. I feel like that's what he does. With 15 minutes, gotta get 4 stars.
It'd be unnecessary. It'd be unnecessary too. All right, fellas. Anybody else got any takes on Royal Rumble real fast?
I do. Because I was thinking about what y'all was saying about AJ Styles, and then something clicked. That's the match he debuted in. And by now, he should have won one. Yeah. And I would have thought that if any reason for him to win, it would have been this year. They gave him number 1 spot. He kind of hinted the whole Shawn Michaels thing to say, I'm going to go number 1. I caught that too. And caught that in, like, I'm going to go number 1 and win like Shawn did. And... well, y'all saw how it went. The Royal Rumble, the men's Royal Rumble wasn't as good as the women's. It was a lot of guys that got spots that could have went to other people. Mustafa Ali's absence was, I called it. The whole Brock Lesnar thing. I hate it was almost that predictable. Like, seriously. As soon as I saw 30, I didn't think it would be nobody else but him. And it was literally as predictable as we all said. Like, when you saw him, you knew he was going to win. Just like when you saw him get added to that match that he won the WWE title win, you knew Big E title reign was over with. Like, some shit just shouldn't be that predictable. The women's match, Alicia Fox in them sleeves, I had to say that because that's what she spent her after wrestling money on, obviously. Joe, don't do that.
Hey, leave Alicia Fox alone. This Mog Logan went to town on her goddamn wig for like the whole time. He would not let her wig and her
wigs fell off, man. You gonna stop it now? The wigs fell off, okay? As soon as the money train was over, them wigs fell off. Alicia she got them eBay wigs now. When she was signed, they was laid. They was sitting on the head, right? That wig she had on Saturday wasn't sitting up right, man.
I mean, it did kind of go out track after that axe kick, but you know,
it went up. You saw the wig hike up like
that shit said.
Leave the goddamn alone.
You got the Randy Orton tell, hey, look, I know she went to the 21 steps, so kudos on that. But hey, man, y'all give my girl Alicia a little money or something, man, because them wigs ain't hitting right.
Yo, man, leave her alone, bro. Move on from that, bro. She can't help that. She got
But the highlight.
This is the first ever Golden Show with somebody just borderline guy for having a trash wig, and I can't even.
The Golden Show.
I can't even disagree with them because that was tough to watch.
Yeah, it was.
Y'all was sitting there with me and enjoying delicious barbecue.
What DC Young Class say? What DC Young Class say? I know you ain't talking your wig.
Yeah, her wig was Y'all was enjoying the delicious barbecue with me, and y'all saw that wig hiking up as it went on.
As the match continued, yes, it was.
It did.
I'll say one funny part of the Rumble, I think, was even though I don't necessarily care for Charlotte, this amount of pushes she's gotten, when she told Natalya she wanted to something right, she was like, get her ass out of here. And like nobody picked up on that. Like usually, like there'll be articles and stuff like that. I'm like, did nobody pick up on that?
Oh,
I was like,
oh, Natty.
Yo, she was on one.
It was a couple. That's why I said it was a couple of moments in both Rumbles. Like Brock got in there and he threw the shit out of Riddle. Like y'all talking about how he threw Bobby with the suplex. Did you not see how he threw the shit out of Riddle?
He picked him up.
He threw him out of this trash.
He picked him up from. Listen, no grown man wants to be picked up from right here. Like that's just the.
No one wants their stomach cradled with their fingers locked like this.
With their fingers locked ever so. And it wasn't. And he like picked him up. He's like, oh no, I'm not gonna slip. He shot him over the fucking rope.
He shot a basketball.
He shot a basket.
Like, did he go straight for Riddle and got Riddle the hell out of there?
Oh, he closed on some motherfucker first, and he was like, oh, I'm getting to your ass in a minute. And got the whooping everybody else's ass. Then got the Riddle. And got the suplex. He suplexed. He threw Riddle. Like he does the release one, right?
Natural.
Like he was just like he suplexed him. He was like, ha, and then he was like, and shot his ass over the fucking rope. Like literally.
Did you see Randy Petty ass in the corner like you motherfucker? Go back and watch Randy in the corner.
Oh no, Randy. I don't think Randy rocked with him because Randy was like, you see, so 3 years ago, once again, they changed and went with Brock. I think they just already had their stuff in mind. They just want to see the fans react. I heard, and everybody in the match was told Mustafa Ali was winning Money in the Bank. Mm-hmm. So when he came out, if you remember that, when Randy was just sitting, like laying back on the barricade, you just look at his face, he was looking up like he was just looking like this. I think Randy, you know why you don't rock with him? He was like something about eat, sleep, conquer, threaten to leave WWE for UFC until Vince gives me more money, repeat.
But it's real shit. It's real shit, though. If you think about it, it's real, like let's think about it. Brock's having the most fun he's ever had in his life.
No, he's showing a lot of personality. I'll give him that. You know, I don't necessarily need to see him push to this degree, but go ahead.
He took 2 years off and get paid the same amount, if not more money, to do the same shit he always do.
I think he gets more bread because he's been on like every show, like, and he's
the most consistent we've seen Brock since what, like 2004, 2010.
Yeah, but he because at this point, either it's one of two things: either he about to be done because he realizes he's getting older, or he like they paying me, so I might as well be here. I kind of miss this shit.
I mean, hell, it's the money because you look at how Ronda dogged WWE after she left, and she came back. You know, she got a nice little bag.
Her promo was trash.
They also gave her way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and they also leaked the WrestleMania card too, but we'll talk about that next episode.
Oh yeah.
Okay, because I was definitely gonna ask y'all about that, but it can wait.
Yep, we'll talk about that because I want to make sure. I want to see what they do for storyline wise. If they do whatever they say they're gonna do for like SmackDown or something. Guys, this has been another episode of Hot Take Wrestling. Please make sure you follow us at Instagram at Hot Take Wrestling. Also follow us on Twitter at Wrestling Take. We now have a TikTok. That's right. Created it a couple hours ago at Hot Take Wrestling podcast or Hot Take Wrestling searches or whatever on there. We have TikTok, so we'll have highlights, we'll have specials, we'll have all types of things or whatever. Follow us. Make sure you follow us. Everybody on this episode has their their social media info that's come up or whatever. My bad. I'm sorry. Has come up when they were introduced. So make sure you follow these guys here. They know a lot about wrestling. Ask us questions. Hit us in the inbox. Hit us up as much as possible. These episodes always come out with previews every Wednesday on Instagram. Hot Takes is going to be coming perfectly at the end of March with its own playlist. So look forward to High Take Wrestling. No Chill Phil, we appreciate you, man. Shouts out to All Heels Wrestling.
Thank you. Yo, man, hey, I want to let y'all know, man, I talked to the management of All Heel Wrestling. Shout out King Torch. Shout out the Heathen, man. Yo, they looking forward to chopping it up with y'all. They're looking forward to it, man. They're looking forward to it. So, yeah, man. We got big things coming up, y'all.
Couple weeks coming up real soon. All right, old man Logan, take us out, bro. Give us a whole spiel you dig.
Real quick, before he does that, really, really quick, I am glad, as much as I like chopping up with y'all, that we are going to, expand and get some interviews going, because we don't want people to think we want to trick ponies like Hulk Hogan in the ring.
Only love, HH.
Yeah. Yo, ain't no love, fuck HH. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
What the fuck are y'all talking about this shit? Fuck Hulk Hogan.
Right.
Live with love.
I love to hate this motherfucker, this racist bastard.
I'm sure everybody on here does.
Don't. We trying to end this, so don't do that. Y'all want to talk about Hogan at the end? Stop it.
These episodes will go 2 hours. We'll talk about how much I hate Hulk Hogan.
I still have that fuck Hogan shirt, Tim. Straight up.
Hey man. All right, so we the ones. And we want to smoke.
Fuck that AEW album.
Entirely.
Thanks for listening to the Hot Take Wrestling Podcast. The Hot Take Wrestling Podcast is brought to you by the NMG Network, a division of NMG Enterprises, LLC.